Так, у меня задача была лопата найти, чтобы родителей похоронить. Лопата. Кто воет? Катсцена. Чё ты собаку так погоняешь?
Get away, you beast! What's going on? What in God's name are you doing? What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me. Not the butcher's. Isn't that body the butcher's? Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
Родители похоронить.
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her. God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune.
Ну не
Right
говори
now,
так
I've got
грубо.
to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take him to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when
Вадим.
you shove it in your guts.
Ты видел в Зене требования для этого,
Easy there, boy.
для монетизации?
Good master won't be needing this.
Что? Системные требования для монетизации?
Требования для монетизации на Дзене.
Нет.
30 часов за последние 30 дней. То есть сутки, час будут просматривать, там статьи, еще что-то. И уже как бы монетку можно получать.
Мгм. Просматривать что именно?
Ну, статьи, видео, что угодно.
А музыку какую-нибудь?
Да ты можешь туда в натуре музыку выкладывать, почему нет? Только надо вместе делать это все. Где Коля? Куда он пропал у нас? Пусть
Не
он нам
знаю.
с текстом поможет. И все, будем закидывать
Да
сюда.
не, искусственный интеллект ты закидываешь, он типа, я думаю, это говно какое-нибудь. Потом в японское и все.
Там нихуя никто понимать не будет.
И хочешь на русском?
Да можно на русском. Вообще не знаю. Потому что если делать на японском, то надо прям долбежку делать жесткую. С высоким BPM.
Ну, я за такое не шарю. Ты больше на обычного пользователя похож.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
За 100 активных подписчиков на Дзене автор будет зарабатывать около 25 рублей. Вот туда надо было выкладывать все мои видео. Сейчас бы, блядь, заработал, пизда нах.
Ну так его перевыложи. Хотя... То есть... Час просмотра. Ну блин, это сложно на самом деле.
Почему?
Ну, час каждый день.
Ну это до хрена. Ты понимаешь, что час накрутить на видео, блин, это как бы изи.
Ну, я бы так не сказал.
Извини меня, если у тебя будет там человек 100 регулярно просматривать, то у тебя явно наберется этот час в сутки.
Быть может.
Let's get to it.
Да и там копейки, наверное, какие-то будут.
Ну, это в начале. А так-то извини меня, если мы будем просто... Ну так, на досуге закидывать туда видеоролики, еще что-то делать.
Ну, это смотря на какую аудиторию надо еще смотреть.
Damn it all.
Вот. 370 часов просмотра. 370 часов
How am I gonna do this?
с одного видео, понимаешь?
Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek? Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
Статья на Совкомбанке.
We're to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought.
It is my father's sword. You mean him? I don't think he's
Прям вообще минимальные требования сделали с 1 августа 23 года.
Listen here, boy.
Боже, если бы на ютубе
You
такая
hand over that
возможность была,
I might just let you go.
Ну,
я бы,
это чтобы
наверное...
просто российскую платформу развивать.
Ну да. Зачем нам в ютубе этот канал? Зачем нам этот чертила, если можем туда уходить?
Cost you a few teeth.
Убери вот это сразу. Ты все 3 съел?
I could do with a
Да,
bite to
убери,
eat.
убери. За 2 удара?
I told you how it would end.
Чё за бихолдер?
Не знаю, там что-то следить за кем-то надо.
This is nice work. The chief is going to like it.
Ой, я могу с Артемином Ваака играть в Rainbow Six.
Now,
Что?
for the maiden bloodletting.
А?
Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your
Ну,
Он у меня
Чем тебе
пойдет.
ну да, пойдет.
I believe there's a
PS2
word
же тянет.
for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer.
Чё мне вообще, чё? Ты о чём?
Did you help
Mhm.
make it?
Чё ты вообще о чём?
No doubt you
PS2 же тянет, значит, и радугу
did.
потянет.
Such
Нет.
miserable luck.
Что мне
Die by the
зачем-то
sword
что-то?
you helped.
О, альтушка
Радуга тебе
вышла.
зачем?
Hey, go fuckers!
Все-таки выше
Games are
этот гениальный проект.
Курва. Курва. Ай. Что? Ладно, схожу как-нибудь. Схожу как-нибудь.
Так я не понял, это этот озвучивает.
Кто где?
Валакас, блин.
Да.
Чё?
Не, Санбой. Санбой там озвучивает.
Санбой. Вот сюда бы влили бы 1 миллиард рублей.
Ну, факт, они бы сделали бы лучше, чем смута.
Ну, обзоры очень положительные. Я ищу смуту, мне находят альтушку для скуфа. Не фури пазлы, конечно, но тоже ничего. Блин, сюжет 1984-го. Правда, я не читал, не знаю о чем там. Но мне кажется, что это один в один 1984.
Да, есть такой мем.
Почему ты контент варнинг не забрал? Я же кидал.
Ты кидал в ваш чат.
А ты хочешь сказать, ты не видел как бы
Нет.
раздачу? Почему ты о раздаче вообще не знаешь никогда?
Ну, у меня есть группа, которая говорит о раздаче, но я, видимо, тут пост пропустил просто вот.
Чё за Easy Sports? Что это за приложение?
Не знаю. Ну, а на следующей неделе выбью снова 2 этих кейса. Да какие кошмары.
Кстати, когда выйдет новый этот эпизод Синей Бани?
Без понятия, я прошлый не смотрел.
Itse ei pel monatska teevet on Israelissa.
Do you need some help?
Чего так кошмары, что ли?
Не, ну признай. Боже, ты в натуре набрал 747 просмотров на этом видео.
Бывает.
Сфига ли вообще?
Henry, there's work to be done.
Ну вот так.
Какого черта ты у меня забрал 700 просмотров с видео?
Я у тебя не забирал. Наоборот, мы заобузили друг друга и на этом поднялись.
Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry, wake up.
Чем больше какая-нибудь тема освещается однотипно,
Henry,
тем больше.
can you hear me?
Не, ну вот,
Hallelujah.
как я уничтожал на офисе, это, конечно, лучшее видео.
Were you having a nightmare?
Там последняя рафляная.
М?
Там последняя рафляная.
Must have a fever.
Я тогда с Кариной играл, у меня что-то забомбило, потому что ни хрена не получалось. Я просто встал с АВП перед смоком. Ну и что было дальше, может сам
Where
посмотреть.
am I?
Не, ну,
In Skalitz?
ну я видел это
We're
видео.
at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else
А у
to
меня
go.
еще тогда приписка была, это имбот,
You
клантек.
don't remember anything?
Кстати.
I suppose that's
Сейчас
not
касцена
surprising.
закончится, у меня тут
I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to.
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that.
Что значит зачем?
There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes? Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Ugh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Ну сейчас ты
Good
проснешься.
morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the
Кота
lower castle
высет,
in
боже.
Perkstein. He's a guest of
Ты,
Sir
кстати, ее
Hanush
так и не
Piper.
прошел.
But someone like you
Прошел.
can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an
Мы
audience.
с тобой разве ее
I know
прошли?
Sir Radzig,
Прошли.
and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to.
Ты по
I must
итогу
see him.
опомнился
You
под конец, и
insist,
мы вышли
But
на
you need to
хорошую
speak to my
концовку
uncle first.
с Эми.
You've been in your sickbed for over a
Нормально.
fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something.
Где главный
You're still
контент?
weak.
Где я
There's food on the table
озвучиваю?
for you.
Кстати, там часть стримов старых позабанила. Ну как, желтую эту дали. Типа в России и Беларуси запрещено. По той причине, что в некоторых есть музыка, там от Imagine Dragons и тому подобное. Раньше они не жаловались, но вдруг стали русофобами и решили типа банить видосы, в которых музыка. И они банят именно в России и Беларуси. Ну-ка, сейчас стрим тебе запущу.
Чё ты мне стримишь?
Что-то типа 2020 года. Блин, там еще катки со всеми нами были. Это один из забаненных аккаунтов, скриншот. О, лайк. Так. Надо на основу заходить, там на основе я в основном был с вами.
Мы можем сейчас в КС чисто зайти в CSGO? Или уже не можем?
Вроде нет. О, допустим, Дениска, Данил. Ну, помню.
В смысле? Мы тогда с вами играли?
Когда?
Меня тогда не было, да?
Не знаю. Данил, Денис. Они что, вдвоем были только?
В каком году я стал с вами играть?
20-м. О, против Артема. Джимбоссесы. Так, это я тестил. Ну-ка, сколько? 27 FPS. О, это ново. Она с того времени. Ох, оглопёс. Вот ты, маэстро Гуд. Еще на том аккаунте.
Да. Как же я хочу увидеть карточки с того КС,
Мгм.
с того еще времени.
Вот на дереве от Артема прятался, а он с ножом был. Что-то втроем были. Там,
Че у меня там написано, кто я?
где?
Оружейный мастер?
Да,
Понятно.
Артем первоклассный стрелок со снайперки. Я триада, больше всего убийств. Ну, тройных. Нескольких
Вот,
случаев.
это лучшая тема была, я тебе отвечаю.
На шестом
Денис,
сервере.
Данил, ты, я и Артем.
Потом появился Дима и исчез Денис или Данил. Или
Они
они
оба
сменялись.
перестали играть. Они оба перестали играть.
Но они как-то иногда заходили по очереди. Кейс мог выпасть после игры. Сорокет? Это в какой игре я сорокет мог набить? Прикинь, вот тогда я мог, сейчас я б ни в жизни не смог. 38. 40.
Так, сейчас я звонок сделаю.
Угу.
A word with you, young fellow. Hey. Look out.
Где все мои вещи? Здесь, да.
Я все равно постараюсь сейчас зайти в CSGO. Они не могли убить мой КС любимый.
Ну попробуй. Я помню, как ты расплатился с этим в самом начале. Щит оставили. А, лук я, по-моему, не брал. А, где ничего.
A word.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo, and talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, You worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you, but it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Что?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral
А,
disposition.
там кольцо какое-то
Do
забрать.
corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, Kohelnitz Miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? There's nothing sacred to you.
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. Still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Farewell.
Окей. Так, лопату надо забрать. Во лопату. Пробуждение. Че сложно? А, покушать бы только.
Миша, это Вадику. А Вадику? Вадик не кушал.
А почему к нам гости пришли, Миша?
Так пусть тут стоит. Идите, давайте, играйте там.
А у нас есть сгущенка? Закрыто?
Ребята, идите, играйте там. Миша, ты глухой, что ли? Да, в контейнере.
Вот это да. Вот это два. Почему чайник открыт? Мам.
Все.
Ничего. Алло, я тут. Блин, по лесу тогда пойти. Наверное, да. Лихо будет, ну. Не. А, он, по-моему, кольцо-то снял. То есть я сейчас труп-то выкупаю, а там не будет.
Christ, wound, what a fucking stink. How long have you been lying here? Nothing on the left hand. The right? There's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
I'd like to know... That's all.
My respects to you.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job. God be with you.
Ми пішком так подойти. Ай. Ой,
Hey, who's that?
привет.
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack.
Кто здесь? О, Данил вернулся.
There right away.
Все, я уехал.
Чё, КС-ку так смог установить или нет?
Кого? Кого установить?
CSGO.
Я не... Я по итогу не попробовал ни хрена. Блять, ты видишь, что у меня на башке, блять? Да я 2 дня голову, блять, не мыл. Пиздец, блять. Зато бритый, нахуй. Недавно брился. Чё это, блять? Чё, Вадим, блядь?
Подожди.
Включай тоже вебку. По фейстайму общаться. Жди, блин. Чё ждать? Ждать?
Как тебя отключить?
Здравствуйте.
Вон,
Кого отключить?
вебку твою.
Меня-то зачем?
ФПС проседает из-за тебя.
Чем могу? У тебя лагает?
Да.
Все, вырубил. Все, вырубил.
Угу. Дубина мне пригодится. Фух. Так, украсть. О, кольцо. Спасительный
What?
шнапс.
This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Зато проблема с практикой сама по себе решилась. А?
В плане.
Но мне так куда проще будет просто денежку отдать, не ходить на этот завод, блять. Буду нахуй на себя работать уже. И когда курить брошу, вообще буду, блядь, богатым нахуй. Если бро...
Хорошо тебе.
Чё?
Хорошо тебе говорю.
Что хорошего, блядь.
Всего.
Мне батя, блядь, подарок торчит. Мне батя подарок торчит.
И что?
И то. Долго, блядь. 19 число, блядь, когда был на.
Ну, дурак, зря я с ним встретился, конечно. Если он не поймет, кто это, то это чудо. Блин, правильно наш. Господи. А можно еще чем включить? Угу. Сказать, как выжить медленно, но значительно дольше. Быстрый, но маленький рывок, либо долгий.
Ты написал?
М?
Ты написал?
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojtek, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Is this enough?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it. Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
А можно тебя заплатить?
Take care.
Должны понять. 84. Окей. Надо идти куда? На Б. Коня бы. Пойду в город. Чего у нас с ногами? То есть само по себе оно не пройдет. Печально.
Я не знаю, у вас как в руках что побывает, и все это маете. Он что, не надо мне ничего это? Зачем брал? Вторая это уже сломана. Блин, какие жопоруки.
Чё сломали-то?
Да это, пузыри это.
Так чайки еще повторяют так. Да. Чё у тебя ноги грязные, да? А, это тень.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
Alright then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased. My respects to you.
Два и 8К. 1,8К. 500. Понятно. 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 Шанс появился. За 80 монет канал не дадут. Охрану семьи.
Though you'd be better off going for a good scrub. You don't exactly smell like roses. Good luck then.
Спасибо. Знать богатые. Да, наверное, простые.
You all know what happened there. Help your neighbor.
Ничего, не могу взять ее, что ли?
Would that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul. It is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Scalets.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Scal?
Мама. Что? Что? Я хочу.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
And get a move on, because you really don't smell good. May the Lord watch over you.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzik, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. Woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. Bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
No good sneaking around in the dark.
You can't just walk around in the dark. You have to have a light. It's the law. Only bandits creep around in the dark without a light. Where's your torch? Hey, you. It's forbidden to walk at night Go and get a light before someone calls a guard on you.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you. May the Lord watch over you. What are you doing?
Блин, писарь. Оно надо. Не, ну оно надо. Что-то мне кажется, что не особо. Куда? Мне кажется, я не научусь. Как красиво на самом деле.
What do you want from me? God
Ничего.
bless.
Штраф за что?
Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
Хоть поспал там. В обход решил пойти, то есть не там спуститься.
Hey, halt right there. Show me what you have on you. Are you?
What?
Such are my orders.
As you wish.
Nothing. All right, you may continue. God save you. Take care.
What? No, go away. No, let me sleep.
I feel quite hungry.
You look like something the cat dragged in.
What are you up to? How would you like to,
A walk? I'd like that very much, but
if that's what you want?
It's not you, Hal.
I'd like to know...
So, how'd you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
That's all.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalix. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
How did you get away from those humans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone. Kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. Scales are balanced. What about Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Ratay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzig, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon, and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here. God bless them.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry...
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those... humans, they call them. When the humans came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard. Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzig. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Ratay. And some of the Ratay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is over...
I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be. Have you got a moment?
All right.
I won't trouble you anymore.
I'd like to know...
So,
It's a big town with...
what do you think of the Lord here, Sir Hanush?
He comes from the glorious line of the Lords of Lipa. Folks say he's a bit hot-headed, but he took us in, so he might...
Who's this Sir Hans Capon?
He's actually the real Lord of Ratay, and Sir Hanush is only his guardian, because Sir Hans is underage and his father is dead. Folks say he's a spoilt young pup with an eye for the lasses.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Ratay's citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know?
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
That's all. I could do with a bite to eat.
А покушать.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik said.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with
Не
something
держал,
simple.
ну.
My father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something more advanced then. Farewell. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Good strike. See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly. Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Well done. Very good. Good. All right. Nice. Not like that. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. Nice. Nice. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Ow. Good. Ow. Good. All right. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Too soon again. Nice. Ah, that's it. Try and catch the rhythm. You see the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it. All right. Well done. Very good. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Как это успеть?
Wait a while, Henry.
Он захочет с вами
Greetings,
сразиться.
Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. What's going on? All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. If the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. Good. Not like that! Very good. Good. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Я нажимал.
Good.
Нажимал.
Very good. Not bad. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. No, that's not it! Wrong, damn it! Ah, that's it! No! Wrong! Wrong! Again! No! No, that's not it! Wrong! Very good! No! Again! No! Not like that! Well done! Nice! Very good! Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Can I ask? Thank you. That's all I want.
Farewell.
Крапива.
Back trouble?
Don't leave a poor woman to starve. Sigismund took everything I had. The god must be some. Have some compassion.
Привет.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. They're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, then release the string. No jerky movements, just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement, the arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. That flew nicely. Practice. Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Я не против, собственно, чепучи. Ах ты ж, сука.
You'll get what?
Ow. Oh dear. I'm gonna. God damn.
Лишь нажимал.
Take that.
Yeah.
Чё так?
Well, we're even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen. I suppose I should give you credit for taking
А
on
я
my
мог его
challenge,
победить?
despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. And don't worry, this isn't the last time we'll meet. We'll have more fun like this again soon.
Don't fret about it, lad.
Всем привет, друзья, мы продолжаем играть в замечательную игру. Очень маленькая на самом деле. 327 грошей. Всем спасибо за просмотр данного видеоролика. Как видите, после победы над Паньяном мы...
This time, blacksmith. Must be having an off day. Are you all right, sir? Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon. You can keep my bow. Best years behind you.
Видите, после победы над Паньяном мы получаем прекрасный охотничий лук. Здесь можно увидеть его характеристики: стрельба 35 и минимальное количество силы и ловкости, чтобы его использовать. И также цену, которая не такая уж и маленькая на самом деле. 327 грошей. Всем спасибо за просмотр данного видеоролика.
Ну такое. А доспех 220 140. А 66 100. Турнир висает, он так силен. Хочу.